Welcome back to Bridge City News. As in many other Canadian cities, citizens of Lethbridge gathered this week to express their desire to have all COVID restrictions and mandates lifted immediately. A convoy of vehicles was staged in the parking lot of Superstore on Mayor MaGrath Drive. One of the promoters behind the event, Schille, says he hopes this rally gets the attention of our local politicians.
I'd like to see local politicians get a backbone. I believe Rachel Thomas has stood up for the rights of Canadians and the right to protest and supported this movement. I'm not sure about our UPC candidates. They've been pretty quiet, but I think they need to get a backbone. The party's over. Time to move on.
My dad was a Second World War vet. He served with the Grey and Simcoe Foresters out of Ontario, and yeah, he fought for these rights and freedoms, and that Charter of Rights is there for a reason, and that's to protect us and all people, all Canadians, right? And he would have been severely disappointed, let's say that.
According to police, that convoy then moved slowly down Mayor MaGrath Drive to 16th Avenue South and along Scenic Drive and Crow's Nest Trail. A checkpoint blockade on Highway 4 leading to the busiest border crossing in Alberta appears to be growing. Protesters have cleared one lane in each direction to allow cross-border traffic to get through, but at least 80 rigs remain along the highway in Coutts in the protest against COVID-19 restrictions. They were joined by dozens of trucks, farm equipment, SUVs, and even horses sporting Canadian flags. Coutts Mayor Jim Willett has met with some of the protesters and says that they're not as bad as some people have said. But he says they're taking away from the freedom of the people in the community and costing the economy millions of dollars. The Freedom Convoy is having an effect on people of all ages, including high school students. On Friday, students at Lethbridge Collegiate Institute walked out of classes to hold signs in objection to mandates and restrictions and to show their support for the larger scale protests taking place across our country.
I'm doing this so that everyone here can get their voices heard. This isn't anti-mask, this is pro-choice. If you want to wear a mask and get vaccinated, I 100% support you. And anyone who doesn't and is getting forced into it, I think is disgusting, and we should all get the choice to choose for ourselves.
I'm one of the supporters of the truckers as well as a couple of my friends here, and I think it's really great kind of just that we're a small group, but we're here for everybody that wants to do what we want to do. And if you want to get vaccinated, if you want to wear a mask, then that's you, go you. I'm not going to be against you. That's your choice, but again, it's my choice not to.